everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Te Atiawa First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Fabulous news, just heard from my mum that she's free of COVID and they are going to release her tomorrow morning. So that's absolutely fabulous. She's just going to have one more night in isolation and I shall pick her up in the morning. So woohoo, I'm still testing negative. So that's 3 tests so far for me, all negative. So that's great news as well. Okay. What am I going to have a look at? Well, I'm going to have a look. Oh, goodness, look who's on the bottom. Yeah, the 2 things I was going to look at was very briefly Trump's attacks on Liz Cheney. He's lost the plot. He has come out publicly, recorded visual video and said that Liz Cheney needs GUNES trained on her face and that she should be deleted. Okay. So is Liz Cheney safe? This is going to be my very first question. I'm using my Gilded Tarot Royale. Is Liz Cheney safe? I'm actually going to toss off a few different questions with this one. I'll try and make them really quick. I won't be on tomorrow. I'll be back on my Monday, which is 2 days' time. Is Liz Cheney safe? Is Liz Cheney safe? Is Liz Cheney safe? Liz Cheney. Far out, Brussels. Okay, come on. Is Liz Cheney safe? Couple of cards. Well, she's been seen and heard. She's put herself out there in a very uncomfortable and potentially vulnerable position with the mob. And look at the red flag here. Okay. Oh, a lot of anxiety. Is she safe is the question. The volatile spewing that is coming out. 6 of Swords. Protected and move forward. I think she is packing up her swords and moving forward. She might go on the down low for a bit in the face of this fading misogyny. She made a moral decision. She stood up for truth and honesty. She was part of the ones that brought the information to Jack Smith, and we have the World card, ending of a cycle and judgment. I think she's going to be, but I think she's going to, as I said, we've got 9 of Swords, anxiety in the face of the lunacy, but we have the 3 of Cups as well, protection, support. I do think she is going to be. I think she's going to be safe, but boy, oh boy, this lunatic spewing that's coming out. Okay, very quickly, Abbott, Governor of Texas, has signed an executive order, so therefore it didn't go through the House and the Texas House and Senate, wasn't voted on, wasn't passed in the normal matter. It is an executive order that hospitals have to confirm the citizenship of citizen status of patients. Like, far out, man. You present at hospital with a heart attack or a broken leg or something, and all of a sudden getting healthcare treatment depends on not humanity, not the ability to give healthcare. This is just making me really angry, and I feel like bursting out in tears with the frustration of it all. Yeah, the hidden agenda, it's not going to go well for Abbott. It is not, but this is also destruction of, he's trying to destroy the normality of society, the normality of what was. looking after the fellow human beings. How is this going to play out for Abbott? How is this executive order ordering hospitals to check the citizenship status of patients before giving them treatment? Holy crumbs. So show me. How is this going to play out for Abbott? How is this going to play out for Abbott? Oh man. Now, this is a dude who's in a wheelchair. If anyone should be compassionate, it should be him, but he's not, because he sees him being in the wheelchair as incredibly unfair, and it's turned into this malicious darkness within himself, that he should not be in this situation. Oh, he's taking his frustration at being in a wheelchair and his lot in life, instead of using it for good, he's taking his self-destructive anger at his position out on others, and it's awful energy. Speaking of which, someone was mentioning that Tucker with an F has been on television ranting about being invaded by demons. Well, you sit in the energy of evil, and mischievous energies will come after you. Like, bring it on yourself. Okay. How will this go for Abbott? Well, we've got the Three of Cups. Emotional support. How's it going to go for Abbott? I'm going to say this is Abbott, Paxton and Patrick. Bringing it up amongst themselves. Plotting it amongst themselves. Challenged by, there's going to be a legal challenge for this. a massive legal challenge. I don't think it's going to stand. The Four of Cups. He's not going to like what is being brought forward on offer here. You've got this Three of Cups now being very subdued, and you've got this Ace of Cups being brought forward and being offered. He's not going to like it, this legal challenge. In the past, we've got Harris, so it may not be it's not going to reach the courts until after the election. Harris now sits in the big chair. Biden still sits in the big chair. It may not, okay. It may not be until after inauguration. Now, as I keep saying, there's a point A, there's a point B. The election, Harris being inaugurated, but there's this whole convoluted in the middle that has to take place that depends on free will. Okay, so the past being Harris. This is all about corruption. This is my card for financial, ethical and moral corruption that leaves the most vulnerable out in the cold. He's just a malicious SOB. All three of them are. Just malicious for the sake of being nasty bastards. Let me put it that way. And right. There is a defiant truth coming forward here, the Page of Swords. The defiant truth being brought forward externally that's going to bring about a significant new beginning of healing and new opportunity, because internally this is not good policy. It's the end. This is just almost like it's just one policy too far. Hopes and fears. Mercenary actions is the fear. The hope is the knight coming forth with this new beginning and this new healing. The outcome, Tower. Tower for him, harsh truth. Harsh truth for those that, the three. Again, the three. And it's women, and they're bringing forward something unexpected. We've got on the base a return to balance, a return to moderation. There's this message that's being put out there, and people are going to walk away from the three. I don't think they're up for re-election in 2026. But their ability to move forward is stifled due to them chaining themselves to gold and platinum or gold and silver. Almost looks like sort of Abbott in his wheelchair as well, because it is time for a change. No, it's not going to bode well for Abbott. Not going to bode well for Abbott. Okay, I might leave that reading there. I might just whip up, because what are we up to? Oh, no, we're only up to 10 minutes. I'll keep going. I'll throw it in there. Mikey Johnson has come out and said, promises massive reform about the Affordable Care Act. I've put a link in my community page. If you go to my main page, so click on my little profile picture, go to my main page. There's a community section. There's a link to a newspaper article about it. Well, it's not paper, a news article about it, about Mikey Johnson and the Affordable Care Act. These people tell you what they intend to do. They're not lying to you. They're just seeing how much they can get away with saying without anybody having a pushing back on it. He has told you the Affordable Care Act is going to have massive reform. They have come out previously and said that they are going to remove it. They are going to remove the pre-existing conditions clause. Probably pregnancy is a pre-existing condition because you got pregnant. Like, just far out. This is diabetes. These are those on cancer treatment. These are people with various forms of dementia or Parkinson's disease, or you name it, anything. Hey, is breaking your leg for a second time considered pre-existing because you'd broken it before? Like, oh my goodness. Oh boy, I just cannot believe that people still vote for these guys. Anyhow, they're telling you exactly what they intend to do, and it ain't good. So show me. Show me Mikey Johnson. I'm actually just going to have a look at Mike Johnson going forward. Because this is not going to happen because the Republicans are not going to get in. But show me Mike Johnson going forward. He's currently Speaker of the House. Did a really good reading earlier in the week. Mikey Johnson, wink, wink, about what him and Don McCon are planning to do. Let's have a look. Mike Johnson in general. Oh, there, and it makes me angry. Come on down. Mike Johnson, he's chained himself, he's tied himself to the wrong ship that's going to sink. End of a cycle for Mikey Johnson. He's going to have to defend his words. He thinks he's blessed, but he's going to be on the back foot having to defend himself. Yeah, facing judgment. I don't even know if he's going to get re-elected. Let me get Pendulum out. I know a few of you have been missing Pendulum wherever I've put it, over here somewhere. Where are you? Oh, there it is, falling on the floor. Okay. If you're wondering, I'm sitting on the floor at a coffee table here. Right, I'll just get that knot out because the chain needs to be knot free to let the energies flow through. Okay, show me. Show me, guys. Round and round, they're ready for a question. Is Mike Johnson going to get re-elected? Is Mike Johnson going to get re-elected? Side to side is a no. Side to side is he may lose his seat. Wow. Okay. Foundation, women coming together. In the past, a harsh truth coming for him. Crowning the reading, the the dark money behind the scenes, old Mr. No Bank Account. The best of democracy is coming forward. Externally, this messaging he's spewing out there. Internally, insecurity, paranoia, trying to hold on, hopes and fears. Eight of Swords, finding himself chained up and restricted. The outcome, the Emperor. Three of Wands, a plan to bring the ship in. So Trump, his plan is to bring Trump in, but I would suggest that it's not going to end well for him. Mikey Johnson may not even get elected, or if he does, he's going to find himself on the wrong side of prosecutors. Wow. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. If I go on the bottom, we've got having to defend himself. End of a cycle, end of the money for him. Coming out of left field, he may not even see it coming. This is not going to end well for him. If he does get re-elected, I don't think he'll be there for long. And it may be if he tries shenanigans to overturn the vote to put Trump in power, he will find himself in big trouble. Okay, couldn't happen to a nicer guy. I feel a lot better. I'll see you in a couple of days. Take care. Bye-bye.